How many of you have felt cheated or disappointed after a major negotiation, be it while making a high value purchase, by while negotiating your salary or your job conditions, or in any important decisions? Well, it might console you to know that you are not the only one. There's another person on the other side of the screen who has had really miserable experience in negotiation and who will share it with you just in a few minutes. Toastmaster of the evening, President Sir, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Let me start my speech with an experience of my own. 10 years back in my hometown in Varanasi, which is a small town, Varanasi in India, I was trying to purchase an apartment. And as it happens in the small towns, I went around asking the acquaintances, friends about good apartments available and if somebody was capable of getting me the good apartments at a great price. I came across a friend who was very influential, very connected, and he immediately offered to help me. He told me of a property, of an apartment in a community which was excellent, great living, high potential of price increase, and apart from that, he also told me that he knows the builder and he will be able to get me a very good price. Wow, what else did I want? I wanted exactly the same thing. He did tell me that those apartments are so good that they are selling like hotcakes and in no time there will be no apartments left. He took me to the apartments, showed me around, and they really looked good. In addition to that, he did market it well for me. And then we came back and he promised to meet the builder, talk to the builder, and then come back to me. Early morning next day, he called me and he said, Arvind, I could talk to the builder. He agreed to give us a good price. But remember, there are only 3 apartments left and they will also go away any time. Let's go to the builder as soon as possible. 9 o'clock his office opens and we should be there at 8:45. Without thinking much and trusting my friend, we went to the builder, and on the way he said, in order to secure the apartment for you and to secure that the apartments do not go away, I have also paid a 20% advance to the builder from my own pocket. I was surprised and I asked him why. It's a big money. He said, well, the money was lying with me at the home on that particular day because some dealer had given. So, and he didn't want me to lose out on the opportunity, so he went and paid to the builder the amount. I was shocked, a little surprised, apprehensive, but then I didn't really have a very good reason for not trusting him. And in any case, I thought, what is there to lose? Ultimately, I am going to get something which is the best. Then we went to the builder. And the builder said there are only 3 apartments and showed me the layout. None of the apartments had a great view and they were not really to my liking, even though the community as a whole was to my liking. And he said only these flats are available, and that too there's a very high demand, and because of the closeness of my friend with him, he is offering me those apartments, otherwise he wanted to reserve it for himself. Then came the matter of price. On the price which he told me, he did not budge an inch to reduce the price. Finally, we made the deal, and that particular day we signed the deal. We bought the apartment. I bought the apartment at the price at which the builder offered. I was happy, but a week later I learned that the community was very good, but there are plenty of apartments available and at a far lesser price than the price at which I bought. I was shocked. The whole scene became clear to me, and I realized that someone whom I trusted had cheated me. I felt humiliated, I felt let down, I felt stupid, but what I got was a lesson learned. And what were my lessons? I learned 4 lessons, especially applicable when you are buying a property. And I believe most of us will be buying a property or have plans to buy a property at some point of time. At some point of time. So, my lessons, which I'll be sharing with you, is first thing, information is power and the money. So, do your homework, gather as much information as possible from friends, acquaintances, brokers, and by walking around in the area without committing, without making any commitments. And what is the second? Don't fall for the scarcity tactics and urgency scare. This is the most established strategy in the business world, in the sales world. And the third, prepared to walk away. Had I walked away from the deal had I walked away from the deal in the builder's office, he would have definitely told me that okay, there's another flat which is likely to be available. Somebody has bought it, but he's going to cancel the order and maybe he can offer me. But I fell to the scarcity and the tactic and the urgency scare. And the fourth lesson is leverage multiple sources. So that's all, my friends. This is my lesson learned from a failed negotiation, and I hope it will be useful to you in your negotiations or when you go to buy a home. Thank you very much. Over to you.